Associate Professor of Security Studies at Istanbul Sabahattin Zaim University, and he joins us now live from right here in Istanbul. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us here on the program today. Now, what do you think the prospects are going into these talks? Can we expect a breakthrough given what we've heard from Zelensky on the neutrality of his country and the positioning of the regions of Donetsk and Luhansk?
Well, it depends on exactly the initiative. The one who holds the initiative in the battleground, well, clarifies the rules on the table. And the perception of the leaders of each party will clarify exactly what they expect and what they can push to the other side. In this case, Russia is clearly stuck with the, advancement of their military troops. On the other hand, Ukraine is starting counteroffensives in small pockets of regions. That means if Ukraine feels that they can achieve more, they can just put this process into a time frame. On the other hand, if Russia feels that they have to stop it to somewhere, then they can, continue to diplomatic process and, at least urge the other side to accept some type of conditions.
Before crossing to you, we heard from the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov talk particularly on the status of the Russian community in Ukraine, particularly again in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. And hearing the head of the self-proclaimed Luhansk People's Republic, they say that they want a referendum to be held to formally join Russia. And this is alarming to the people of Ukraine. Do you think that this is going to lead to redefining borders, and how would that geopolitically change things?
Well, this is a clear border change in Ukraine. That means integrity of Ukraine is in danger. I mean, Ukraine will be divided then. And I don't think that Zelensky will accept it, because if Donbas region, that means two different alleged republics over there, goes to referendum, it will be a setup just to declare that it's an independent state or somehow an autonomous region, etc. But the wise issue in here is to go back to the previous agreements that both parties had agreed on. It may be an option. On the other hand, a referendum, sounding it, is actually a clear division of Ukraine. I don't think that Ukraine will accept it. And other than this, Crimea is another issue, because Russia pressed a lot to have Ukrainians accept the attachment of Crimea to Russia. So it's something that's a challenge to Zelensky's also sentiments, narratives to the own public. I don't think that Ukraine will accept it.
It's a challenge indeed. Just give us some insight into the role that Türkiye is playing here. I mean, they brought the foreign ministers to meet once before, and now we're seeing negotiators meet again under the mediation efforts of Türkiye. Can we expect more talks to be held through the mediation efforts of Türkiye?
For sure, for sure. There's something really important in here. We have to divert the military operations on the ground and also diplomatic talks, because you can keep going, discussing what will happen or how we can agree or what's the problem, etc. There is a type of systemic, approach for this. On the other hand, military operations will keep going, and it will be a challenge to the talks. Once there's a change in the rhythm of military operations, then the talks will change its course. But in this case, I believe that this is a type of exit to the current stalemate, and both is aware of that. That means it's an exit to terminate the conflict over there.
All right, Professor Murat Aslan, it's always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you for sharing that analysis with us.